Hey there, Sensei. So last week, there was an announcement that Fest will come on the 23rd. So today, we're gonna talk about who you should pick first. Before that, I will explain what Fest exactly is. If you want to go directly into the pull recommendation section, just click on the chapter below. I'm Neru, and let's break down about it. Fests or festivals are related to limited character or banner that are only released on anniversaries or half anniversaries. Different from normal limited, a fest character can be spooked or be read off in each other festival banner, which means you can get other fest character as a read off even though there isn't a banner for them. You need to note that it's only available as a spook, not a read up, or neither can spark them. Now, why fast banners are important? We can expect that fasts are normally released to open our door for the future new gameplay. They are simply game changers with both new mechanics and skill types. For example, Wakamo becomes the first student with an accumulation type of skill that ignores the damage reduction of enemy skills. Summer Hoshino is the first effectiveness buffer that opens the path for other effectiveness buffer, or Mika being a creature that will always crit. Not only do they dominate in raids, but they also dominate other content such as PvE, PvP, and GFD. Or basically all our content is likely mainly focused on Fest because they are just too good. Even old Fests like Wakamo who came in the first anniversary are still used quite a lot to this day. And for support type, you can say even Assassino who is supposed to be mainly focused on red team is still used on other team. That because she not only buff red but also attack and cost regen as Rivan. With that reason, pulling on any fast banner will be better and more efficient since you are pulling a character that can be used in a lot of content instead of pulling other character for their specific use. Besides, the fast banner always has double red up for the 3-star, which makes it even better. Alright, let's talk about all festival banner. We will get 3 featured banner including a rerun. I won't talk about the other fast. First is Rokotera. Different from most of DPS, her kit is mainly focused on high auto attack burst. Her EX also allows her to instantly cast her basic attack with basically only 3 costs. Lastly, her soak is the most unique part that allows her to prevent her from retreating or dying for 15 seconds, despite of getting nuked by enemies. This is also what makes her kinda annoying and used a lot in next PvP. Next is another Hoshino Fest. With both offensive and defensive abilities, she is basically a mix of many characters in one. She is the first student that has 2 roles in the same student. Her attacker role allows her to deal massive AoE damage and basically all her attacks, including auto attack, will ignore 85% of enemy defenses. Meanwhile, her defensive role is used as normal tank and a cover unit while also being used as a debuffer because her sub-skill. Mika is a rerun banner, but it doesn't mean she is outdated. Her kit being permanent crit is a huge one. That's also the reason why her damage is still good even in blue or purple raids. Her stat being a close to efficient tank also makes her viable as tanky DPS in certain content such as PvP. Just remember to use her in early team if on raid because her EX damage will increase based on enemy HP. Before you dive into the recommendation page, make sure you are aware of your account stat. Do you have enough to pull? Do you really need them? Or will you still have enough to pull character that might help you more? Alright, so which one you should prioritize? First, based on Blue Archive ranking, Mika has the highest use over Battle Hoshino than Shirokotera. But it doesn't mean she will be a priority over the other two. She simply has more use because she released it way earlier. If we simply multiply the percentage to compensate for their absence, Shirokotera might have same value as Mika. So for Battle Hoshino, we can really multiply it since the stat we used recently might won't work for all time. But at least we can predict that the usage might be higher or similar to her summer version, which is still more than Mika or Shirokotera. So will Battle Hoshino be top priority pick? Well, not exactly. The big reds can be your only reason for pulling someone. She indeed has so many uses, but you need to know that those uses are mainly for speedrun or build strategies. So in theory, she is basically also the same stat as both Mika and Shirokotera. Since Battle Hoshino also has DPS role, we can also run it down based on DPS case. When we are talking about generals such as mission or events, it will mainly be focused on AoE mobs. With that issue, Battle Hoshino will be a better pick than the other two, specifically when you are a beginner. And since you likely want the other color after, it will go to Mika then Shirokotera. If the case is red, single target DPS has more use than AoE type. It means that Battle Hoshino will have less priority than the other two. But we can't exactly say who is better between two because Grand Assault exists. And even though their defense color might be at a disadvantage, we mostly just brute force it. So based on original color, yellow red indeed exists more than blue red. Even though Shirokotera has more use in final restriction release content, it is on the end game, and if we come together, it still has less use than Mika. So when you are in the mid to late game, already trying to score in raids, Mika will still have more priority over Shirokotera than Battle Hoshino. And if you are a PvP main, Kuroko will be top priority for the next PvP, then goes to Battle Hoshino, then Mika. This is based on data collected from Twitter. As said earlier, you want to check your account stat first to see who you actually need. You can ignore the other option if the role they fill already filled. For example, if you have a camo and your priority is raid, Shirokotera might have less value since she basically also do the same. Besides, Mika can also be used in blue raids. If you have Summer Hanako, Battle Hoshino priority might become lower whether you are focusing on raids or just general. So, as I said earlier, fasts are normally used to open new type of gameplay, so getting newer fasts might be better in set future. But it's still a gamble. Personally, from my opinion, if you are in mid-game and want to progress for long term, I suggest you to go for Shirokotera and Mika. Get both of them. I can't say who is prior myself. This is because Battle Hoshino content also mostly enough by her own, which means a borrow alone should do most of the job, and her other role can be filled by other unit which is mostly farmable. That's it for today. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friend. I will keep making Warcraft guides, so make sure you also won't miss it. Until next time, hope you have a happy day and may your gacha be blessed.